Welcome to the Would Love to podcast. Today we are joined by our very first guest. It is the man with the mask, and I'm not talking about Dream. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I am Kang. I am a YouTuber with like 400 subs, and I guess I'm the man with a mask.
But not Dream.
No, not Dream. I'm terrible at Minecraft, and I also don't cheat on games.
Ooh, already taking a dig.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. I like this guy already.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
Wolf, you can take over now.
All right. Well, thank you, Ant, for that introduction. Let's see. Well, hi, my name is X Wolf Assassin. I'm joined by my host, Sapio. Sapio wants to say hello with your intellectual fact, as always.
It's a song lyric, but so why do you fill my sorrows with the words you've borrowed from the only place you've known? Delicate by Damian Rice.
I don't know
That's
what that
actually-
means, but that was beautiful.
That was that. Yeah. All right. And second co-host, Ant. Ant, why don't you reintroduce yourself again?
What's up, bitches?
I no matter how many times he says it, I'm just going to be surprised every time. And as Ant mentioned, we have our special guest, Kang. You said you have
Yeah.
400 subscribers?
Yeah, or I think almost 500. I just want to reach 500 so I can get community posts.
Hey,
I thought the requirement's 1,000. Is it only 500?
They changed it. They changed it to 500.
what?
Yeah, it's
So
500.
I'm right there. I'm at like I think 20 away.
Oh, nice. All right. What have you guys been? What have you guys been playing?
I've been playing the fucking Halo Season 2. I don't know if you guys play Infinite, and the Overwatch 2 beta. I haven't been impressed by either, to be honest.
Watched your video on the Overwatch 2. Yeah, seems
Yeah.
rough, man.
Same thing. It's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
Then
They cha-
why even bother making a sequel at all then?
Well, they're gonna add PVE once the full game comes up, but I'm pretty sure they could have just done that easily in the first.
Is there
I think they've done like events with like PV in the past.
I've never
Everything they did could have been
played.
done with an update.
Yeah.
They
I've never
changed 5
played
to 5.
Overwatch. Is there a campaign to it at all?
Not really. There's like
No.
there's like events sort of. There's lore. I don't think they really care about doing a campaign. Well, and the sequel is gonna be like story missions in the PVE.
Okay, so it's kind of like Siege, and where an event you kind of get more of the lore for each character and what's going on.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. I haven't played it in like ever since 2020, to be honest, because I got really bored of it.
That's understandable. I think Blizzard stopped supporting Overwatch after 3 years, if I recall.
They announced Overwatch 2, and it was supposed to come out in 2021, I think. They announced it in 2019. They released one more character in Overwatch 1, and then they basically did nothing until the beta just now. I think they went almost 1,000 days without an update or something like that. I don't know how many days it was. It was a long time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Maybe not. It was a while though. It was around that.
It's sad that 343 actually cares more about Master Chief Collection than Blizzard cares about Overwatch. But I'll just leave it at that. Even that game gets updated, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, because it's an actual fun game. after 5 years. It will.
I hope it doesn't take 5 years for 343 to take care of Infinite like it should. It's a very good game.
It is. It's just I've been playing it. There's not like they added 2 new maps, the fucking 3 game modes, and they're all the last Spartan standing mode is fun.
Yeah, that's kind of how I imagine them doing a mini battle royale. I actually kind of like it too. I've been playing ever since it launched a few days ago.
Yeah, but after it's just 6 months, and that's all that we get. It's not really enough, and they're losing bleeding players. It's not looking good. How many players are they? Last time I checked, they were like under 10,000.
Now, I will say this, at least Apex had a similar story when they started, but now we're near these levels. But after, I think, the first 2 seasons, it got better after that.
Apex is doing really. I'm looking at Steam charts. It's in the top 5 and 237,000 right now.
Apex is easily my favorite battle royale game.
Same. I love Apex.
I love it too. Bloodhound's my main. I got the whole mythic set and everything.
Mine's Octane.
Octane, man.
It's just because I'm aggressive. I could just rush people and then get the hell out of there when I get my ass kicked because I'm going 1v3.
Yeah, I play with my best friend on Apex sometimes, and he would play Octane. I play Bloodhound, and if we had to get away, I used the Beast of the Hunt, and he just used uses drugs, and we both just run and hightail out of there.
Cocaine.
Yeah. Drugs. Remember, kids, if you're being chased by the police, just use drugs.
Yeah, that could probably be effective. That definitely won't worsen your case.
Yeah,
once they do catch you.
Yeah, they'll catch you eventually. Eventually, it'll wear off, and you'll be as slow as a turtle.
At that point, you can just take more drugs to continue the effect. That's how it works.
Yeah,
Just
but
kill yourself. Just kill yourself with drugs.
Yeah.
They won't be able
They
to
can't
catch you if you're a
arrest you
corpse.
if you OD.
what are they gonna do? Arrest my corpse?
What are
Big
they
brain
gonna do?
Prove your
moves.
Throw
point.
me in jail?
All right. Well, Kang, why don't you tell us and the audience a little bit more about yourself? Like, how'd you start becoming who you are today?
Like start making YouTube videos.
Let's hear
No,
the character development.
what he's trying to ask you is why are you the way you are?
I went through tragic histories. My parents were shot in a dark alley, and I never quite got over it.
Ooh.
Did you have a butler named Alfred too?
Yeah.
Are you really, really scared of bats?
No, I got over that.
Oh, okay.
You fight a clown every week.
Not every week. I throw him in prison, and he gets out, and so we go back and forth.
This seems like a
No, what I
vicious
meant to
cycle
say
you're
was,
in.
how did you start getting into gaming?
I honestly don't even remember. It was a long time. I mentioned in my Lego Star Wars videos. The Lego Star Wars Complete Saga was one of the first games I played. But that was a really long. That was like on my DS. Like I don't even think I had a 360 back then.
Nintendo
I really started getting
DS.
into it with Halo 3 and Modern Warfare 2, I think. So I've been kind of in that area of gaming, the shitty AAA that's gotten worse and worse. So I've like getting more and more cynical as all my favorite games are becoming garbage live service games. Maybe the new Call of Duty will be good though. I don't know. I haven't played Call of Duty in like 3 years.
Here's
So
hoping.
I've been seeing a lot of posts on Reddit or a lot of comments. Recently, Modern Warfare 2 is supposed to be like officially revealed in June. A lot of the
It
comments say that the last good one
was Modern
was
Warfare 2019.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. I think the whole Call of Duty community agrees Infinity Ward should be the only one doing it.
That I think most people are
Although,
saying they're apparently going to take a 1 year break in between every game now, which is really they need that. I don't know why they've been releasing every year for so long. I'm just hopefully this
agreed.
one's good, and I hope it gets a subtitle because Modern Warfare 2 is already a game.
Yeah.
'Cause that's gonna get confusing. Modern Warfare 2, not to be confused with Modern Warfare 2.
What game developers reusing titles and making confusing numbered titles? What? Never heard of.
It's a reboot. It's a reboot. That's their excuse for everything.
Oh man, if I remember correctly, I think isn't John Price supposed to be in this one too?
Yeah, he's I think he's a completely different character though. The one from the original trilogy. I don't know what happened.
Oh
These are
yeah.
two different people.
Oh, yeah, he's probably dead. I mean, let's face it. I mean, anytime you reboot a franchise, you're technically creating a multiverse.
Yeah, I think there is I think they do stuff with that in zombies. I don't know. The zombies story is confusing, and I also haven't played zombies since like Black Ops 4.
I'm surprised
I
Zombies has a story.
It's
yeah,
it's very
yeah.
confusing.
That's probably why I haven't played it because I
More
don't.
it's more
The
confusing than
multiplayer
like
is already
Bloodborne.
enough. Ooh. Okay,
Have
I'll
you
give you
looked
that.
into that lore?
I have not, no, and now I'm kind of terrified to do so. I'm already having a hard time with Elden
Just-
Ring.
Just play if you're gonna.
You guys played Death Stranding?
I have played a few hours. I can't remember how many hours. I didn't beat it.
Yeah, I put
I-
about 15 hours into it this week, and I can't keep up. It's probably the most confusing story I've ever seen.
I heard people say it
You-
gets better once you get a bike or a motorcycle.
One
Yeah.
name, Hideo Kojima. That's all you need to know. That's why it's confusing.
I actually haven't played that many of his games. Probably should.
Yeah, I mean, he did make Metal Gear, so
I want to play Metal Gear Rising, even though I don't think he worked on that much. That game just looks funny.
Metal Gear Rising. I think that was made by Platinum.
I think that it's in the same universe as Metal Gear Solid, though. I could probably be wrong.
I mean, it's the lore of Kojima's games is kind of hard to keep up with anyway.
I just want to play because I've seen those memes with that president dude. I don't even remember his name.
Armstrong,
Armstrong, is that his name?
Senator Armstrong.
Yeah, I think those memes are. Yeah, that guy.
All right. Well, we got a few topics to talk about this week, guys. First of all, we're going to be talking about PlayStation and Sony a little bit more this week, starting off with Activision talks. Or not Activision, fuck. Acquisition talks. Jesus fucking Christ. Sapio, can you edit that out later?
No.
Fuck you. Anyway, acquisition talks. Two companies, right? We know that Sony acquired Bungie a couple months back. I think it was a couple weeks after Microsoft announced they acquired Activision. They bought
About
it
a
for
week after.
$3.6 billion.
That's a lot.
It really is, especially when a third of it is going to the developers to keep them at Bungie. When the
Spare
deal
change for a
closes.
guy like me.
Yeah, Bungie has 900 developers, 1.3 billion I know, Ants, you're bad at math, so Sapio, what is 1.3 billion divided by 900?
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's how much each developer is getting to stay with Sony and Bungie after the deal closes.
All to work on Destiny too.
And whatever projects they're working on. Apparently, they got 2 or 3 more projects that we apparently didn't even know about.
Do
But
they? I didn't know that.
yeah, and
Thank God.
they're working on another live service first-person shooter game.
Oh, here we go.
That's what Bungie excels at. They made Halo, they made Destiny. What do you expect?
Halo was actually good though.
Yeah, I know. Back then,
Yeah, back then.
I will give
Before Halo
credit to
5.
343. Infinite did have a good campaign.
I loved Infinite's campaign. I know
I do
some people
too.
hate. I had some problems. The mission design was kind of but I really liked the story and stuff.
I do too. I'm really hoping at that showcase in June we get campaign DLC. I really do.
I think they
But
will with Atriox and stuff.
I think so. But back to Sony. Apparently, the FTC, which controls how everything goes with acquisitions, apparently it looks like Sony may be in a little bit of trouble, guys.
Yeah, I saw this. This took me by surprise because I feel like the Activision acquisition was way bigger than Bungie.
Oh yeah, it is. A little bit of irony, guys. By the way, if Microsoft had acquired Activision Blizzard 3 years ago, they would have acquired Bungie back into their fold.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, just a little bit of irony there. I mean,
It's so
but yeah.
weird because Bungie was Microsoft's company in the early 2000s, and Sony had Crash, and now Xbox has Crash, and Sony has Bungie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although Spyro was also a PlayStation
Yeah, and Spyro.
IP
I
back
always
then.
forget about
Yeah.
Spyro.
Yeah. It's just what timeline are we in? Don't let me
I-
leave it.
I hope we get more Spyro and Crash games.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say Microsoft hasn't considered it, but maybe they should make a Banjo game
They-
before we can get a Crash or Spyro.
I'd be down for Banjo.
So
Apparently,
would I.
when after Crash 4, Activision moved the people who made that into Warzone, and they literally had everyone working on Call of Duty. I don't know why.
Agreed. But the reason why I'm bringing up the Sony acquisition, guys, are you surprised that the FTC is looking into Sony's acquisition more than Microsoft's?
I am, yeah.
Sapio?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
They were
Mike-
looking into Microsoft from what I heard though. I think Microsoft just got over I forgot. I think they are okay now. Microsoft, they're okay to purchase them. And now they're looking into Bungie. I'm not 100% sure though. I know the FTC was looking into Microsoft's acquisition.
Oh no, they're still looking into it. They're just
Oh, it's not
getting
over?
No, it's not over. The shareholders at Activision voted yes in favor. 98%.
Yeah, probably because they lost 60 million players on Warzone in the past 6 months. It's not going
Yeah.
well.
It's nope. They can't continue what they're doing, otherwise they're just going to bury themselves deeper in the hole. But no, the FTC is still looking into Microsoft and Activision. I did not expect them to look into Sony, and depending on what they find, they may delay the acquisition of Bungie by 6 months, which means at this point in time, Microsoft and Sony cannot acquire new studios as of right
Which-
now.
Which is scary because I don't want Warner Bros. To go to EA.
Yeah, we were actually talking about that last week.
I did watch someone. I had heard about that before. I think I saw it on Twitter. I saw
Yeah.
EA. I don't want EA to get that. They would ruin it.
I don't want Tencent either to get them. No. We talked about that in length, and Sapio, Ant, I think you both said that if you had to choose between Microsoft and the others, you guys would prefer Microsoft or
Oh,
Sony.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would prefer Microsoft because Sony has Marvel on lockdown. They have their games. If they so we could have DC on Xbox and Marvel on Sony.
Oh,
kinda
that would
cool.
be nice. Okay, Spider-Man games before Insomniac were multiplat. Batman games right now are multiplat. I don't want to go into fanboy territory, but can you guys imagine the look on everyone's face if Xbox, acquires Warner Brothers and they make a Batman exclusive game to Xbox?
I would be. I mean, I have both and a PC, so I don't care that much. But that would suck for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I
It
prefer
would.
that over EA, though. I would prefer that over EA.
True.
Tencent.
Yeah. EA, Tencent. I think PUBG and NetEase are also on that list. Take Two and
PUBG.
yeah, PUBG Core was interested as well.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Oh, and Embracer as well.
Embracer just bought a bunch of Square Enix games, didn't they?
Yeah, they bought like
Tomb
50.
Raider.
They bought like 50 plus IPs.
I don't know what Square Enix is doing. They got rid of Avengers, so good for them. That game was like cancer.
I think we can all admit Square Enix hated their Western studios.
Square, they don't. I don't know what they're doing over at Square. They're starting to focus on fucking NFTs, and they didn't see how that went for Ubisoft. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't either. But Sapio, Ants, do you guys have anything to say about Sony and Bungie right now? Like, you think this deal might not go through?
Obviously, I'm skeptical every time I hear these kinds of rumors because a lot of things need to be taken care of before any acquisition is actually gone through. It's a lot of moving papers around. It's a lot of crunching numbers. But theoretically speaking, if Sony were to acquire is probably the right word there.
Yep, it is.
Acquire Square Enix. I mean, I would be down for it. I mean, what does Square Enix have? They have like a Chrono Trigger. They got Final Fantasy.
They have Kingdom Hearts. They have Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Sony had all those games at one point too.
Mm-hmm.
They did. They were exclusive to Sony. So
Yeah.
it would honestly make sense. We still don't have Final Fantasy VII Remake on Xbox.
Oh yeah, man, I'm still waiting for that one.
We just got it on PC for $70.
Yeah, I heard that port was not pretty good though.
That was terrible.
Yeah, because
I think in the first week, people already made nude mods.
I mean, they do that
Of
for any
course
game.
they did.
of course they did. Let me guess, it was for Tifa.
Probably. I didn't
Yep.
look into it. I just heard about it.
Oh yeah,
I just
you
heard
did
about
look into it.
Yeah,
Oh
you didn't
sure.
look.
Oh
What
sure.
website was it
Ah.
on? What's your sauce?
I looked with my pants down. I was closing my eyes.
You, sir, were seeing with the forbidden eyes. Oh well. But yeah, it's interesting that the FTC not only is looking into Sony's acquisition of Bungie, but this comes like a week or two after it's rumored Sony's going to acquire Square Enix. It's just you go ahead.
I think that correlates with Square Enix selling their Western games. I think those are two stories are way too close together to be separate. Square Enix selling their Western games and now Sony wanting to buy them. I feel like there has to be a connection there.
Yeah,
Maybe they didn't want to spend that much money. I don't know.
I did see someone say online they probably sold their Western studios to make themselves, more affordable to Sony.
Yeah, that I don't think Sony wants to spend like more than Bungie and Square Enix. Actually, I could see that.
Well, right
Yeah,
now
they're-
Square Enix's market cap is $4 billion.
Yeah. So how much they buy Bungie for?
3.6.
That is crazy. How is Bungie almost as expensive as Square Enix? They literally just have Destiny.
I have no clue, but a lot of people, ever since Bungie left Activision, a lot of people have been saying they've been seeing a change in Bungie ever since.
For the good.
They've been more communicative with the community. They've been listening to feedback. They're being less restrictive on copyright.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, like
I-
if you guys didn't know recently, Bungie actually got upset with YouTube because apparently a fake Bungie account was copyright striking YouTubers, and Bungie was like, "Why are you guys not protecting them more? Why? What are you doing?"
YouTube's
Man.
copyright system has been a mess for like a decade now.
We can
Yeah,
go on and
it's
on
just-
about that.
Yeah, but for Bungie to literally stick up for the content creators using their
Yeah,
music,
That's big.
that's just wow. Not many publishers
know
would do
this.
that. Looking at you, Nintendo.
I heard apparently there was also a fake Nintendo account going around. They were taking down music because it didn't have like Nintendo's trademark attached to it. It just said Nintendo, so people think it's fake. Nintendo
Yeah.
didn't say anything though. They don't care.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's because, well, let's face
They're
it, they
busy.
don't want anybody to have their stuff.
They're busy taking emulation down. They're busy taking Mario 64 manuals down.
Yeah. Oh, wait, guys, I forgot. We're not supposed to talk about Nintendo. Ants, I'm sorry.
Oh crap!
No, we can't talk anything good about.
Just
Oh.
bleep. Just
Just shit
bleep
talk
whenever.
them and it's cool.
Just bleep.
I'm
Bleep
sorry,
the
Ants.
name.
I bleep the name every
We're gonna
time.
have a 5-minute bleep session.
But if Sony is gonna acquire Square Enix, how much do you guys think they would buy them for? I mean, Final Fantasy is it is the premier Japanese RPG on the market.
I would say at least $1.
It
It's got-
do-
You're
It's
correct.
gotta be over. It's gotta be a little over that.
Okay,
and
at
me
least
personally,
$2.
I
Jeez.
think the Final Fantasy IP, I think to me is worth at least a 1.5 billion in my opinion. I mean,
I
look
would
how much
actually
money
go
they've
higher
made
than
on Final
that.
Fantasy. Look how much money they made in Final Fantasy 14. That thing is bringing them more money than they could probably even think to
Oh, yeah.
use.
Yeah, which
Speaking
is
of
why
which,
I would go higher than 1.5 bill.
yep.
$3?
I'd say under 10 billion at the
Yeah.
very. I feel like with the Western stuff, it was over 10 billion, and Sony was just like, no, we're not buying that. So they probably sold it, and now they're lower. So Sony's more interested.
Just throw a random number out there, guys. I'll start. I think 6.3 billion they're going to acquire Square Enix.
What is this? Are we going by Price is Right rules?
No, we're
No,
just
deal or
throwing
no
random
deal.
numbers. Deal or no deal, yeah. Sapio, you go.
I say
How much?
7.2.
7.2 billion.
Yeah.
Okay, Ant.
A solid 6.
A solid 6.
6 billion, yes.
You're only
Just
0.3
6.
below
No,
me.
no, just 6. $6.
Did I say billion?
I said billion. I corrected you.
Gang, how much do you think?
I'd say 7 billion. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
7 billion. Now, I did say they own Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, but if I remember correctly, Square Enix's back catalog is, I think, in the 100. I think over 100 IPs.
They're not. They don't do anything with them.
Yeah, let's face it.
That's
Sony would
true.
probably do more with them. Can we please just get a Chrono Trigger remake? I would like to play that game without having to emulate or go find old hardware.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what goes on with Sony and Bungie in the next few months, and if Square Enix gets acquired, you know that we'll be talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bringing it back down to earth again. You guys doing all right?
Oh, okay. Oh.
Drinking water.
Drinking water. Everybody staying hydrated. Everybody, comfortable.
I have been dehydrating myself for about 2 weeks.
What, are you going on a fast?
Sure.
He just wants to die.
That's a painful way to die.
Nah, I
Oh,
can.
it
All
works.
right.
I can barely feel it.
All right, guys, we're going to go back to a topic we discussed last week, Xbox and Bethesda showcase. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because we learned a few things. Apparently, it's going to be more than 90 minutes.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
hear
So-
about this.
So it sounds like Sapio, Ants, your guys' wish of hearing more about Starfield may be true.
Can we just get 90 minutes of Starfield?
Well,
I mean,
That-
it'll make up for the past 2 years of nothing.
Exactly.
Sure.
no. Past
but I
4
think that's a
years
little-
of nothing.
That's
I
a little
can't
too much
remember
for
the
me,
announcement.
though.
2018. I had
We
to go back
got-
and look.
We got a planet, we got space, and then we got a title. And now we
We just
Yeah.
have
got
a
concept art for years.
Yeah, no, we got a robot. Come on,
Oh,
we got
yeah.
a robot
We
companion.
got the music, too. Don't forget.
Hey, he's not Robot Companion. He has a name. His name is Fasco.
I can't remember his name. That's how forgettable that trailer was.
Okay,
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, but
Wait,
well, apparently it's going to
Tabasco?
be more than 90 minutes. Vasco.
Tabasco.
Vasco.
Oh, Vasco. Is that
What?
short for Vast Corporation or something?
I don't know.
I mean, it
I don't
could
know. It's Bethesda. That's all I have to say. But if you guys look in the group chat that all 4 of us are in, I did send you guys a link to a playlist of Xbox's first party studios and their games.
Should we link that down in the description?
I mean, if you want, I can do it.
Okay.
I mean, there are games coming like Avowed, Fable, Contrabands. I know you guys haven't necessarily looked at those yet.
I was
Kang?
looking through it.
Yeah, I looked
I'm
through
more.
it.
I'm most interested in Starfield, Fable, Perfect Dark, Outer Worlds, and I guess Hellblade too. I never played Hellblade.
It's
I-
on Game Pass.
Yeah, I have yet to play Hellblade, but it looked like a
Mm.
fantastic game, and I am excited that a sequel is coming out.
I'm interested to see what they do with Perfect Dark. I played that on the N64 with the worst controller of all time. That hurts my hand, but it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
We-
Perfect Dark was made by Rare.
We gotta
Wasn't
do
it?
a thing where we rank controller designs some point.
The N64 is at the bottom. I don't care. I don't know who concept art designed that. I don't know how that got through concept art.
What were they thinking? Did they think people have 3 hands?
I don't know. I don't know what they're
But-
thinking. But it doesn't help the analog stick is like
Yeah.
a skinny rubber stick. Not even rubber, plastic.
They really thought they did something.
No, it isn't. They either think they do many things, many great things or they actually do great things. So
Can't
they?
say
yeah, there's no in between with Nintendo.
Mm.
But back to Xbox. Kang, you said you were excited for Starfield and what else? Hellblade?
Fable, Outer Worlds 2, and Perfect Dark.
I'm excited for Outworlds. I hope
Outer
it's
Wor-
more polished than the first one.
Yeah, I do too.
The first one, Microsoft acquired them right at the end, so they didn't have that big of a budget until the last few months. So maybe they'll
Yeah.
have a bigger budget now and can do more with it.
Yeah, they said they wanted to keep it smaller than Avowed, but not as small as the first game. So
So
I thi-
bigger
thi-
but smaller.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
I-
first game did get really boring towards the end, I will admit. So I'm hoping they keep it engaging throughout.
yeah. I saw the main complaint of the first game was that it was too short in terms
was
of like
what,
the main
30 hours?
storyline.
No, not even
Uh,
30. I think it was less
I
than 30
completed in
hours.
like 10 or 12.
Yeah. I
the main
think doing
story
side quests
was
and
like
stuff.
main story I think takes like 8-9 hours, but the whole game takes like 19 or 20.
I mean, every open world game is pretty short though. If you do nothing but Skyrim's open world, you could beat that in like 8 hours also.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Although the leveling will take some time.
That's true.
Yep.
Skyrim isn't that hard. Just level up, sneak, and walk past everyone.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time, especially when I go up to them with a knife and just like
Yeah, there you go.
it's satisfying every time. But let's see, for me, Starfield, Avowed, I want to see Fable. It's been 2 years since that was announced, so that would be great. Those are my main 3, but Sapio, is there any type of game that you want to see from Microsoft?
I mean, as I mentioned last time, I really did like Redfall, and I really love the idea of Fable. I don't know how they're going to execute it just yet, but Fable is something that I am excited for now.
Ow, what changed your mind?
Reading through the comments of the trailer, actually.
You saw that fairy getting eaten by a frog.
I mean, that is kind of hot, not gonna lie.
I was
Hot.
I
Pause.
wasn't thinking that.
Pause, hold on. R/hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. You didn't actually think that frog eating that fairy was hot, did you?
Of course not.
You need to go back to church. Thank God tomorrow's Sunday. But okay. Well, the 3 of us are excited for Fable, but Ants, what about you? Where are you on the fence with Fable?
Unfortunately, I've never played Fable, so I can't really say too much. I'm excited for Starfield, the Outer Worlds, and Avowed.
It's funny
Those
that you
my
don't know
main.
anything about Fable, but it's made by a British developer and it has British humor.
Okay, it's not like I'm some like patriot, okay?
He's not even really from Britain, so
That is true. Although I
yeah.
will say, I think Ants, you are an RPG fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I might give some of the Fable games a go. They are on Game Pass, aren't they?
Yeah, all 3.
Yeah. See,
Well-
Game Pass is just such a lifesaver.
Game
It's a
Pass
money
is
saver.
everything. They're buying Activision games also soon. I think by next year.
Yeah.
What I would like from this whole deal from Activision for all the Call of Duty players, just let those servers from all the past games go live again. Just let them go live.
They're not doing that. I guarantee you.
I know they're not, but it'd be great if they did.
They got hackers. To play like Black Ops 2, I have to download like a third-party server browser
Yeah.
on PC. I went on one game on PC and I got my account promoted to like level 1,000 from a hacker instantly.
On second thought, never mind. I take back what I said.
Do you reckon the COD games in the future will be on Game Pass day one, like the new ones?
Mm,
I don't know. Call of Duty is the best-selling game every year. I don't know if they do that.
Yeah.
Next to the sports games, I think it's under the sports games, or is it more?
it kind of flips between the two.
I
Sometimes
know
it's
Vanguard.
NBA or
Vanguard sold bad. I didn't even buy Vanguard.
I didn't either.
That's the first one I haven't bought in years.
I didn't buy Vanguard because of what was going on at Activision.
Yeah, same. I haven't bought anything on Overwatch. I haven't bought any Activision game in a while.
I will say when Modern Warfare 2 comes out this year, I will get it. The only reason why I'm even getting Activision games right now is because, well, let's face it, they're going to go to Microsoft soon. So
I'm just waiting to see. I'm probably gonna wait to buy Modern Warfare 2.
that's fine.
People are going crazy about it. It's literally they saw a logo.
The logo looks
Yeah.
pretty good though. It looks
Well,
like
it's
they're
creative,
going
but
back
it's a
to
logo.
basics.
It does.
I don't know. I feel like people are way overhyping themselves.
Yeah, I didn't play the original Modern Warfare 2. I just like the 2019 one, so I'm curious to see where they go with the campaign. That's where I'm more excited about the campaign for Modern Warfare 2 than the actual multiplayer.
Yeah,
too, to be honest.
same. I've kind of gone over the multiplayer in COD.
I got bored of it also. It's the same thing every year.
I do play Warzone now and then, so
It only took us like
Warzone's
10
too
years to
big.
realize.
Warzone is too big. I don't download it. If it wasn't
Yeah.
like 100 gigabytes, it's more than that.
The updates are like 100 gigs.
Exactly, one update. I don't know what they like patched a weapon and it's 100 gigabytes.
now they patch a weapon and it's like 20 gigabytes.
That's still a lot.
It is.
I don't know if they know how to compress stuff.
I don't know. I mean, they have all of Activision working on it, so that's like 5,000 employees. I think.
Activision's big. It's
Yeah,
a
they
lot.
have they have 10,000 developers under Activision and Blizzard.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it
wow.
sucks, and it sucks what's happening over there for those developers.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we all agree that we all need to see Starfield
Oh yeah.
for the June showcase, right?
They have to show it.
That's the main
to.
attraction.
Game's coming out in November. If they don't show it, this has been like the worst marketing I've seen for a game in a long time. I forgot it was coming out this year.
When you do so good of a marketing, they become so bad at it.
I'm excited for the game, and I forgot it came out this year. They haven't done anything.
All I gotta say is they haven't shown anything really of the game except concept art and the music. Todd Howard, he must be so damn confident in this to blow our minds when they show it.
16 times the detail. It's gonna be 32 times the detail now.
There's
Imagine if Starfield's segment during the showcase is like a minute long.
oh fuck no.
And then we get 20 minutes of Fallout 76.
Yeah, yeah. They're just gonna tease us the whole time until November.
Just like a cinematic trailer.
Plot twist. Todd doesn't show the game until the day before it comes out.
Yeah.
That got me excited.
The game just never releases.
It just becomes the new Star Citizen. I mean, it has Star in his name, so
The same name. That's cursed.
don't put Star in your name, otherwise it'll go into just unreleased.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if they just got rid of Starfield and just gave us Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls
Let's be
6.
real.
Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls 6, yeah.
It's not coming out for you. I saw I forgot what it was an article. Apparently there was a dev leaking out information and he's saying it's gonna be out by 2025, I think.
What the fuck? No
Elder
way.
Scrolls 6.
No,
2025 or
there's-
2026.
No, I told these two. If we see anything from
I
Elder
saw you
Scrolls
eat a
this-
sock.
Yeah, lead a sock. Shut
Get
up,
that sock
Sapia.
ready.
Fuck you both.
I mean, it's already on the internet now. You can't do anything about it. If it comes
I
out,
know
you gotta eat a
that.
sock.
I
Yeah, this is
know.
from 10 days ago. Here, I'm
But we're
Sapio,
not-
can you like make a clip of it?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Hey! Fuck you both. I'm not eating a damn sock because I know it's not going to be there.
Well, we'll see.
90 minutes. They have time. What are they gonna show for 90 minutes?
You can fry a
hopefully
sock.
everything else.
You can broil it. You can put it in a stew if you like. We don't care how you eat the sock, but you got to if it does come out. If it does show.
Yum.
Even if it's just for a second, right?
Yeah. Even if it's like a frame.
Makes a joke about it.
What makes it worse is that I'll be live streaming it, and if it does show up, you'll hear my fucking yelling in the background. Oh, dear hell. Kang, are you going to live stream the showcase, or are you just going to watch?
I don't really live stream. I usually just watch stuff.
All right, well, if you want, you can join me watching it.
I'll consider. I'll let you know.
All right, yeah. Because,
I
well,
actually don't know if I'm busy until like the day before. I'm terrible with long-term planning.
I am too, but I already asked that day off from work, and they just like, why? Like, why not? This is the first time I'm calling out for myself. You really gonna
I'm
push back
planning
on
on
me?
being sick that day.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab the nearest COVID patient, just have him cough on me. It's terrible, but I'll do anything just to see the showcase.
You're really
Anything.
you're gonna be sick if they show Elder Scrolls 6. Then you're gonna be sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not you too. I'm so glad that no one is ever gonna see this. You'll know that I'll eat the sock, but you guys won't be able to see me eat it.
Well, then how
No,
will we have
that webcam's
proof?
gonna have to go on.
That webcam is never coming on, guys.
We
Never.
won't have proof then.
I'll send you a video.
Oh.
I'll just like cut it up and mush it and put it in some cereal.
Wow.
That sounds
Okay.
disgusting. That's like the worst way to eat a sock.
Yeah, I mean, I would go for
Oh, there's a
like
best way to eat a sock?
yes,
you put it-
you
there
can
is.
mask the
Insane.
You
taste.
put it in a blender, you blend it up until it turns into liquid, and then you drink it.
I
The fact that
don't
all
know
three of
about
you came at
that.
me with yes.
I mean, you'd blend it with like something nicer, wouldn't you? Like
Yeah.
chocolate.
well, yeah, huh?
Huh?
Yeah, give it that sweet taste.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know
like
what's worse. The fact
like
that you
blend it with
all are
Nutella.
really. I don't know what's worse. The fact that
still
you
got that, you
all
know.
are really happy to see me eat a sock, or the fact that you guys know different ways to eat a sock.
What?
Hey, we all have fantasies.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? I know
Hold
there's a
up.
foot fetish, but I didn't know there was a sock fetish.
Oh, there definitely is
Of course
out
there
there.
is.
Okay. Anyway, bringing it back down to earth again.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was like, can we please stop talking about it? I don't want to eat a sock.
You might have to.
Shut up, Sapio.
I'd be happy if they just showed us like another clip of like the logo.
The same thing.
Like another, like,
They
yeah, just
show
a
the
re-upload.
same thing.
My hype will just be at its peak again.
I hate you guys. I hate you both.
They should just
Okay.
release Skyrim on PS5,
That's what we've all been waiting
Series
for.
X. Can't wait. So excited to play that game.
Oh, not again.
It's gonna be like the first time.
We're excited to announce the physical release of the
They should-
Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim.
Todd should
Series
say.
X.
I should say we have one more thing, one more announcement, and then the like Elder Scrolls music starts playing, and then it's just Skyrim.
Yeah, I'm just
It
like,
should
yes,
just be the
yes.
the special edition trailer, just the same thing, just the water,
It's gonna
nice-
be.
nice water.
I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be like, okay, what's the last thing? I hear the Elder Scrolls music, and I go, oh fuck, I'm gonna be eating a sock, aren't I? And then all of a sudden, 5 shows up, Skyrim, like Legendary Special, Todd Howard edition. I'd be like, yes.
Yeah, you just to like rail off of Riverwood. Hey,
And you have to buy the DLC separate.
Oh god, no. No, don't make us buy the DLC separate, okay? Like maybe it'd be one thing if they re-released it every generation with mods like
GTA
woven
5.
into the game, but don't re-release it with no new content.
They're gonna have Skyrim Online.
Ooh.
Make you pay for horse armor like in Oblivion, I think it was.
I remember that. Yeah.
Would you guys even pay for Skyrim co-op?
No,
I
I'll just
mean,
mod it.
Yeah, there is like a
Mods-
really popular
mods
mod
exist.
that adds co-op.
Isn't that kind of buggy though?
It is very buggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Creation Engine was not meant to be a co-op experience.
Creation Engine was not meant to last until this era,
Just glad they're making Starfield on a new engine.
allegedly. I feel like
Yeah.
their idea of a new engine is like Creation Engine slightly updated. Like they changed a line of code and we're like, all right, it's a new engine.
We did
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, you did. But that doesn't excuse why my character's going in and out of a wall. Again, it's like nothing has changed.
Bethesda bugs went from funny to annoying after Fallout 76. I don't think anybody finds them like cute anymore.
I still find the ones from Skyrim cute. But 76, no.
After Fallout 76, that I'm not right now. I'm like I have a negative output towards Bethesda after that game.
Yeah. Although there are other games besides Elder Scrolls and Fallout 76. We all got to give Dishonored and Doom.
Well, that's
Like
not
props.
Bethesda's the publishers for that one. That's different.
Oh, I know that. I'm just saying.
Doom was amazing.
just
I love
glad-
it.
Yeah.
love
I'm just glad that the other studios didn't suffer because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See what you mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Starfield, Redfall. Are we all really thinking that Fable's going to be there?
It has to be. How long has it been? They announced
2
it
years.
like there has to be at least something.
Apparently, according to rumors going around, Avowed will be there 100%.
Ooh.
The new medieval fantasy RPG from Obsidian, like their version of Elder Scrolls.
That sounds interesting.
Yep, it's actually
I've
on that
heard the name.
playlist.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, it's on that playlist that I sent you guys. If you
We
take a
haven't
look at the
seen any
comments,
gameplay of it, have we?
we saw a very cinematic tease of what the gameplay is.
Yeah, but not like actual raw gameplay.
Nah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but apparently we will see that this year. It was
Mm.
according to Jess Corden, it was supposed to be last year they showed it, but they cut it for some reason. I don't understand why they would. It would have made the show a lot better.
Time constraints. I don't know.
I guess maybe. Although another reason why to bring it up the showcase again, because according to Randall Thor, the man with the million, shout out to him, apparently every studio under Microsoft and I think Bethesda has submitted something for the showcase.
That
Like,
makes it more interesting, though.
yeah, like every studio. I'm not talking
I feel,
about just like half or 3/4, but like all 23.
I feel like this event could determine like how good Microsoft will do this generation. Because right now they've had like nothing. The Series X has like no games right now. They have like Halo Infinite and Forza. I think there are only 2 games right now.
Forza Horizon 5.
And that game's actually apparently doing bad.
Which one? Forza Horizon 5?
Forza 5. That game's player base is like dropped significantly. Really, it's not doing that
Yeah,
good.
the Forza games get boring really quickly. Like I spent like a month on it and haven't touched it since.
The game looks beautiful though.
It does, and I can't believe that Fable's going to be on that engine though, the Forza Tech engine.
It is? I didn't know that.
Yep, it is.
That game's gonna look good then. That game's gonna like beat Red
Yeah.
Dead 2 in graphics.
Yeah, I'm just imagining the destructibility of the world of Fable that could be possible. You know how you just drive through in Forza Horizon 5 and you crash into all these trees and stuff,
Mhm.
and they actually fall apart. The cactus in Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah.
Yep. Very interesting to see what they do with Fable on that engine. Hopefully we see it. Please, God. It's, besides Starfield, it's my most anticipated Xbox exclusive for this generation, Fable. State of Decay 3, the zombie simulator game.
I thought that game came
Not
out.
interested.
I completely forgot about that game.
Yeah, State of Decay 3. I'm not going to say I'm excited for it, but I will say if those leaks are true, then I may be more excited than I think.
I mean, it looks alright. It's a zombie game. I'm tired of zombie games.
I played 1 and 2 and they're so boring. Just so
I never played any.
clunky.
I was hyped for Back for Blood. That game was
Yeah.
that game wasn't all that.
The Resident Evil remakes did a pretty good job in terms of, zombies and being
Well,
remakes.
Resident Evil was one of the first games to have zombies, I'm pretty sure. Resident Evil 1?
I think so, yeah. But no, what sets State of Decay 3 apart from everybody, from all the others, is that you build a community. It's kind of like The Walking Dead in a sense. You save people, you bring them into your community, you can kick them out, you can give them a certain like role, as a nurse, a gardener, a guard, etc. Apparently, the third game is going to have like a story, an actual campaign.
Oh, finally.
The other
It's
two
gonna be
don't
on-
have
Two just
stories?
they were so boring.
The other two did not have stories.
What do you
It's gonna
do?
basically what I just said.
They
Oh,
kind
I
of
thought-
had like a story for like the first 10 minutes and then it's just gone.
Yeah,
And then you're just
and
out in the open.
Yeah, they said they're gonna bring more RPG elements into the game. They're apparently gonna bring in a campaign. They're gonna make it more character driven. Where you actually feel empathy for the characters this time, and just like not treat them as robots. It's gonna be on Unreal Engine 5 apparently.
It's gonna look nice then.
It's gonna have not just zombie people but zombie animals as well.
That they've had zombie dogs and things for a while.
Yeah, I think I think again Resident Evil was the one that mainly did like the zombie animal aspect, didn't they?
Oh yeah, the dogs that jump through the window.
Yeah,
Scare
the,
the fucking living shit out of you.
Yeah, the Cerberus.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called. But if those rumors hold true with State of Decay 3, then that I'm more excited for that version of State of Decay 3 than I would be for like State of Decay 2.
I mean, zombie people, zombie animals. It's kind of like, you can't really go so far. What we really need are zombie insects.
That'll bring the survival aspect into the game.
Yeah, zombie
Just-
insects. I tell you, it will change things.
What's the disease infecting their exoskeleton?
Their inner cellular membranes and stuff. I don't really know insect anatomy,
Bug
but I'm
anatomy.
pretty sure like all the goop inside of them can be infected.
Isn't there? There's a bug that apparently mind controls other bugs, so I can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a parasite. Yeah,
Yeah.
That sounds horrifying.
it is terrifying.
Did you guys know that there's a bug that actually can render a man fertile or infertile?
Isn't that a
Mm.
spider? There's a spider bite that I forgot what spider. There's apparently a spider where it bites you and you get a painful erection and then die.
Oh,
Oh.
I'd kind of like that.
No, I don't think you would.
No, I don't think you would, man.
I mean, it sounds kind of hot.
Okay, back to games. Back to games. Okay, State of Decay 3. Any anticipation for that being at the showcase at all?
I think it will be. I think it'll be the game that calms people down after like Starfield or something.
It's padding.
Hey, you guys just saw 20 minutes of Starfield. Now get
Yeah, now
ready
check
for 5
this
minutes
out.
of State of Decay 3.
Curb your enthusiasm.
That's how you run an event though. After
Yeah.
everybody gets hyped, you gotta calm them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, give them like a mediocre game. Yeah.
Are you guys excited for that? The crowd goes no, and then they're like, all right, here we go, Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, final game that I wanted to discuss that may be at the showcase, and this is one that we guys already talked about, but not into full detail. Hellblade 2.
Hellblade.
Do you guys think it will show up or not?
I
Didn't
think so.
they actually? I think it might because they've been showing off a lot of that game, haven't they? Unless I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah.
I think at the Game Awards they showed it, didn't they?
Yeah, 6
think, yeah.
minutes of
Yeah,
gameplay.
that game seems pretty far into development. I think they will show it.
Yep, and according to Jeff Keighley, that was all on Unreal Engine 5, and he didn't even know that was gameplay. It was so convincing to him, apparently.
Yeah, it looks so.
I don't know.
cinematic.
I don't even know if that was all gameplay. I feel like they're like pulling something.
I mean, the first game looked absolutely amazing. Like
mean,
you have
if-
to truly you have to play it for yourself, and the
never
graphics
played the
were
first.
amazing when I played it.
I have seen the graphics; they did look nice. Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of the gameplay at the Game Awards that I saw, I was like with everybody else thinking this isn't gameplay. There's no way. I didn't actually think it was gameplay until the very end of the Game Awards, and we saw the Matrix demo. And I thought they were
Did it-
showing us like a clip of the movie until they said that was Unreal Engine 5, and I thought,
that demo
huh?
was crazy.
Yeah.
I saw videos of Keanu Reeves from like the game model, and I keep thinking it's like real life.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean,
If-
if you look
if-
closely enough, there are slight inconsistencies that tell
Yeah.
you, like, oh yeah, that's definitely not.
like
Yeah,
reflections.
Real,
the
but-
way you can tell is like by looking at the hair. That's like
Yeah.
the main
Yeah,
giveaway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys downloaded that City mod? They uploaded the City on Epic Games or Epic Launcher.
Oh,
I have not, no.
It's big. It's a big thing to download, and there's a bunch of mods. There's like a Superman mod or something you could fly around.
Oh, I've seen that. yeah.
Yes. This is proof you can actually make a good Superman game if
They
you
can.
try.
They can. They just are sitting there with Superman 64 and says nobody will like Superman.
Yes, we would.
there was a game
I
that
want a
was
new Superman game.
similar to Superman. I can't remember
The one
what
on
it was.
Steam.
Yeah.
Did he have like a black outfit? I know the one you're talking about. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called too.
But anyway, back to Hellblade 2. I didn't actually think it was gameplay until I saw the Matrix demo, and after that I was like, okay. After this, now I can kind of see why everybody is saying that Hellblade 2 doesn't look completely, like in gameplay after that. I couldn't tell if it was gameplay in the Matrix demo either. So first thought that came to my mind, okay, Hellblade 2 could be gameplay, it could be not. Might as well see where it goes.
I mean, we've definitely had our fair share of trailers that claim to be gameplay but wasn't.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah, I think Back for Blood also did something like that back then.
I'm not sure if Back for Blood did. I think
Maybe I'm confusing it with something else that was released similar at like a similar time, but yeah, there was a whole like showcase of quote unquote gameplay trailers that weren't gameplays.
yeah.
I'm rewatching it right now. Yeah, this looks fucking amazing. This looks
Yeah.
like the whole thing is a cutscene.
Yeah,
It does, yeah. I'm curious though if it actually is, if it is gameplay. Would we even be convinced if it did show up at the showcase again? Like, would it be another scenario of like, this isn't real? There's no way this could be
I think
real.
if they show the HUD, because in this trailer they don't show the HUD. That's why
Yeah.
people think it's a cutscene the whole time. If they start showing the HUD and it looks the same, then yeah, there's no doubt about it.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We need to
All
see
right.
the HUD.
What is Hellblade about? I'm watching this trailer. There's this weird giant bald guy crawling around.
Well, the first game, this you play as Senua, and she's trying to find the soul of her dead lover from hell, like the Norse mythological version of hell, and
Uh-huh.
she has to go and fight Hela and all the Norse creatures from hell to save her lover, because I think I didn't play through the whole story yet, but I know that part of the game she has mental health issues.
She has a slight schizophrenia, I believe,
Schizophrenia,
Yeah.
yeah. She hears voices, illusions.
which is such an interesting combination of that like ancient, like historical fiction plus exploration of schizophrenia and what it feels like to hear voices.
Yeah, because not a lot of people actually think about it, but schizophrenia and all these mental disorders didn't just start out of the blue. They've been going on for centuries, and we've never really thought the stories that people have told throughout the centuries of I saw a dragon, it spoke to me. Is like, don't you think maybe that person was suffering from schizophrenia or another mental disorder,
I mean,
and
it could
just
also
imagined he
be that
saw
they
it?
just ate the wrong mushrooms.
Yeah, too, but
Hallucinogens.
true. But at the same time, Sapio, you did hit the nail on the coffin there, and it being an interesting topic because you don't think when playing a Norse mythological third person hack and slash game, you don't think about that with mental disorders as a feature in the game.
Yeah. It's such an interesting topic that I think has so much potential to be delved into further by other games, but hasn't. I mean, the only really close thing that I can think of is probably something like Psychonauts
Mhm.
in terms of the exploration of mental illnesses, but yeah.
And Kang, are you still watching the video?
Yeah.
Look at the comments real quick and if you don't mind, read off a couple ones that stand out to you.
First one was I was like, "Where's the gameplay?" Then realized it was gameplay. Looks amazing. I'm happy to see Senwa. I don't know her name doing well. Those transitions between the gameplay and cutscenes were so smooth. This game looks phenomenal. I gotta repeat the first one again. The first game honestly was one of the best games I've ever played. Story, graphics, gameplay were amazing. So that's all. Yeah, basically all just graphics.
Yeah,
I
most
mean,
of
with like Unreal Engine 5, it's kind of changed everything. Like, it could genuinely be a possibility now that it's actually gameplay.
yeah,
I can
It's
see it
kind
deci-
of
being
like
gameplay.
50-50.
yeah, deciding whether a game being shown off for the first time to actually be gameplay or not, it's going to be a lot harder for all of us to be able to decide whether it is gameplay or not.
I think it is gameplay. It's just will it get downgraded for like the PS5 Series X?
Yeah, they're probably going to take out a couple puddles.
True. I
Maybe
mean,
some reflections.
Ubisoft did it with the Division 2 times, so I can't imagine why any other publisher wouldn't do it.
I will say though,
Still works
as
for me.
we are continuing to go towards this path of making graphics so hyper realistic, I appreciate games like Everwild that is sticking to a style that's not realism.
Hate people who think
Yeah.
that like a graphic style makes the game look bad because it doesn't look realistic.
Yeah,
I think a style trumps good looking graphics.
I
Like
In my
Breath of the
100%
Wild.
opinion,
agree with you.
story, narrative, and characters are more to me than graphics.
Well, I'm so, yeah. Well, obviously, I think like Fallout 4, for example. I think that's a fun game, but it looks like shit. Skyrim, those don't look that good. Those are fun games.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
The Witcher 3, it did have realistic graphics, but it wasn't the best looking game. It's
Yeah.
not, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Not every game has to look like The Last of Us 2 or God of War or Horizon Forbidden West. Not every game has to be a 10 out
Yeah.
of 10 in the graphics
Yeah.
department to be good.
I mean, my favorite argument is Minecraft. I mean, obviously people
Exactly.
say like, oh, it has bad graphics. It's not actually graphics, it's just voxel style. But there's nothing wrong with sticking to a style that matches the story you're trying to tell with the game.
Yeah, like
Arcane's games, Dishonored and Prey.
Breath of
And
the Wild.
yep.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild.
You guys hear that Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed to 2023? I think it was like from a month ago.
Yep. Well, it's
There-
fine by me. It just gives us more time with Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, and Starfield, in my opinion. So go ahead.
People are thinking that it's gonna be on a Switch 2 instead of the regular Switch.
No, I don't think they're going to release another Switch. No way. They just
Yeah.
released the OLED last year.
The OLED was the biggest disappointment.
Yeah.
I was hoping for like actual upgrade, not just like the screen.
Would you guys even be interested in Nintendo came out and said, hey, we're getting a Switch 2, which supports 1080p, 4K, 30,
Uh,
30 60 frames per second?
I personally would be interested because the Switch that I have right now has been broken ever since I got it out of the box.
Oh.
Jesus
It doesn't-
Christ, where'd you get it from?
I got it from Best Buy. It doesn't when I put it SD. So you know how like the Switch has like 30 gigabytes.
Yeah.
And you can't download anything. When I put an SD card in there, it doesn't detect anything. This is more recent, but when I connect my Joy Cons to the actual thing, they just like keep disconnecting continuously.
What?
It doesn't detect the GameCube adapter. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Jeez.
So I'm a
Jesus.
little salty about that.
Oh, I would be too.
Yeah, I mean, I would be infuriated, dude.
And because I'm a dumbass, I was like, I'm not paying the $20 for warranty, so now I have to deal with that. It's not gonna be broken.
I always get the warranty with the console whether I want to or not, but it has
I
saved me a
learned, yeah.
couple times. Yeah.
I probably should. Ever since then, I always get, like, for my GPU, it's been perfectly fine, but I still got warranty.
Yeah. But back to Hellblade, guys. Are we even excited for that? Or is that on our list?
I'm pretty
Like,
excited.
where
probably
are we
will
with
play-
Hellblade?
I probably will play it and make a video on it. If I would have played it personally, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I'm not sure. I never played the first one. It does look interesting though.
Yeah, the first one, I've played a good 4 or 5 hours into it. I am going to go back to it. The only really complaint I have about that game, the combat gets a little bit repetitive.
Mm.
But other than that, the puzzles are fun. The world looks great from what Ninja Theory did with only 30 people.
30
Damn.
people?
Yep, the first game was made by 30 people on a budget.
30 people? That's less than
crazy.
100.
Oh wait,
That's how accounting works.
it was 30 developers on a 10K budget, including marketing.
Wait, what?
I feel like
Yep,
there's no way.
yep, that's
That's actually
That
crazy.
is
Yeah,
the power
I
that-
think it's true. Yeah.
No
yep, that is the
chance.
power that Ninja Theory has. Now they have.
Well, now they have more. I'm more interested.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a little cough in my throat, but now I think they tripled their workforce. They have the full funding of Microsoft behind them. I'm curious where Hellblade 2 is going to go. They also have 2 more projects in the works that also deal with mental health,
Ooh.
if you guys didn't know. One is Project Mara. Apparently, it's set in an apartment. Literally, the whole game is in one apartment, and
That
it's a
sounds-
woman dealing with like hallucinations, schizophrenia, I forgot, DID, dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah. I'm thinking it might not take place just like I doubt that the set piece is going to be limited to the apartment, but I can believe that it takes place in just the apartment.
But Ninja Theory is going all in on the mental health aspect with their game, so
That is
that
awesome.
alone has got me my support,
Yeah.
because we really do need a more standard voice on mental health
Uh-huh.
for everybody. But all right, guys, last topic. It's going to be a pretty short one, but it's about PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Yep. We know that Xbox's showcase is in June. We know the Summer Game Fest is coming June 9th. But the one question on everybody's mind right now, where's Sony? Where is their showcase? They haven't shown anything since September. Bunch of rumors going around lately that God of War Ragnarok is getting ready to be shown. Apparently Final Fantasy 16 is also on that boat. There's rumors that Sly Cooper and Infamous are coming back for PlayStation 5, and that apparently they're going to be announced soon, or at least Sly Cooper. Rumors that Killzone or SOCOM will be coming back as well.
That's a lot of rumors.
We haven't seen anything for Spider-Man 2 or Wolverine. We don't know the rest of what Sony's first-party studios are working on. We haven't seen anything from Naughty Dog. So everybody is just asking, Sony, where are you? Where's your showcase?
I think they'll have a showcase during the Summer Game Fest, I think it's called, since E3 got canceled.
Yeah, although Sony does like to distance themselves from other events,
That's true.
so all eyes are on them. A lot of people are saying that it should come before June.
Well, God of War is most likely come in September, I think, is what everyone's saying. So
Yeah.
I'd say some point during the summer they have to show some more gameplay and then release the game.
Yeah, I think if they don't show anything from God of War Ragnarok by June, there will be some concerns that it's going to get delayed to 2023.
No, there was concerns about that. I forgot who it was. It was a lead designer. He reassured everybody it was coming this year.
Was it Cory Barlog?
I can't remember who it was. It was someone up there though.
Well, the only 2 people at Santa Monica that I know of that would comment on it would be Cory or the director Eric Williams, but I haven't heard anything from them recently about it. But main question I want to ask you guys is, if Sony does announce a showcase, are you guys even interested in what they have to show?
That would be
Oh
interesting.
yeah.
They have really good
Course.
first party games.
Yeah.
What games would you guys be looking forward to?
I mean, Wolverine, definitely. I want to see what they
Yeah.
do with Wolverine, especially after how they dealt with Spider-Man in a very fun way. So I am also looking forward to Spider-Man 2.
If you didn't know, Sapio, Wolverine is in the same universe as Spider-Man.
I did know, and I am excited, but I am also questioning how they're gonna tie it in.
The Avengers game was also apparently the same universe. I
Oh,
hope that's
really?
not true anymore.
It's
Unfortunately.
not.
Huh.
Nope, it's
Okay,
not.
good. Okay, so I got retcon.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
Thank
some
God.
Insomniac made that clear that no, this is not their version. Yeah, they said
Originally, it
that
was
perfectly clear. Yeah, that was the original
because
conception of it.
when he went to the
But
Avengers Tower, I forgot what he would say. They were in like California or something. He mentioned the Avengers being out somewhere, and I was supposed to correlate with the Avengers campaign.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, the whole San Francisco comment.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, how he mentioned that he thought they were like standing on a beach. I love the little lore references in the first game.
Too
Really
bad
do.
the Avengers game was terrible. Live
Yeah,
service. I
Crystal
wonder how many
Dynamics.
players on it.
Their Crystal Dynamics excels like single player, so I don't know why Square Enix thought that was a good idea for them to do live service.
Money.
Yeah.
The answer is usually money.
So Wolverine, Ants. What about you, man? What from PlayStation would get your eyes on their showcase immediately?
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, but the Avengers game has 400 players right now.
Hey, that's
that's
as
to
many
be
subscribers you got.
Hey, it's actually less.
Oh God, that's even worse. Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible. But Ants, what from PlayStation would get your attention?
Is that Stray game about the cat? Is that PlayStation exclusive?
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be coming out in the summer. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. I'm excited for that for sure.
That looks interesting.
You know, I just have my eyes on like the smaller games now, the ones not by the AAA devs,
That's smart of you.
because yeah, they're less likely to disappoint.
Annapurna.
Annapurna Interactive. Kang, what about you? What from PlayStation would get your attention
What is
if
PlayStation?
they did have a showcase?
Well, Spider-Man, I'm interested in. Spider-Man PS4, I liked. Not as good as the Batman games, but I really liked it. A new Uncharted, that would be cool. I kind of doubt they're gonna make a new Uncharted. They were teasing one with Sam, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
What else do they have? God of War Ragnarok, I'm honestly hyped for.
They have like, are you asking what time, like what IP they have?
Yeah, what other games are being rumored right now?
Well,
You mentioned
there's a lot of
Injustice.
no, not
Injustice.
Injustice.
I would love to see. I don't know if Sony has anything to do with Injustice, but Injustice
No,
3,
that's
I would be
one
super excited for. That's
that
WB.
is that's yeah, Warner Brothers. No, Sapio. What I said was Infamous.
Oh, Infamous. Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah,
Infamous
the
2
open
is
world superhero game. Yeah, that game
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
I played the demo at Walmart for like 10 minutes and I was like, I gotta keep playing. I want a PlayStation 3, but I never did. Because I got a
First
360.
Infamous wasn't as good on the PS3. I thought Infamous 2 was really good.
Yeah, so in terms of rumors, guys, these are the games that are rumored to be coming back, and I have my doubts because a lot of these IPs have not seen the light of day for years, like literally a decade or longer.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind as I go down the list. Sly Cooper, Killzone, SOCOM, Twisted Metal, Infamous, and Siphon Filter. All these games at some point throughout the past year have been rumored to either be in development or possibly have an announcement soon to be made. Particularly Sly Cooper and Infamous this year is the one that everybody is chanting that they're going to be announced this year. It's going to be at the showcase or at the Game Awards or somewhere. But out of those IPs, do you guys even remember any of them? If you do, are you interested?
I think Sly and Killzone. Those are two that I'm interested in. Sly.
Okay.
They made a Sly Cooper on the PS4. I think it was. Did they make a reboot after the PS2 ones?
A Thieves in Time, I think, is what its name was.
Yeah,
A lot of people didn't like. A lot of people did not like the cliffhanger it left on. That's why they've been asking for another game lately.
It would be funny if they just never made one. I could see it.
Oh no. Apparently, there is substantial evidence that Sly Cooper is coming back. Their web domain got updated, which hasn't happened since 2013.
Oh, I'd be interested in that.
And the developer that's rumored to be making Sly Cooper, the new one, or a reboot, whatever it is, it's Pixel Opus. The developer is behind Concrete Genie. I don't know if you guys know what that game is.
Yeah, I played it.
Yep, but according to, the rumor mills, Special Nick and Jess Corden, apparently, Pixel Opus is the one making Sly Cooper. And apparently they're going to tie off that cliffhanger from the last game.
Well, that'd be nice. Fucking, I hate cliffhangers and anything. Like
I do too.
Halo 2's ending, I hated because it was a cliffhanger.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people's complaint was back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, cliffhangers are fine when you
It's
are
fine when you don't have to wait, like, 5
promised
years.
when you're promised a sequel in the foreseeable future, basically.
Yeah, because there's no guarantee that a studio won't get closed down or a publisher will sell you off or the IP will be laid on the back burner.
Yeah.
Kind of
I-
like Jack and Daxter was for Uncharted and The Last of Us.
I'd be interested to see a
Ironically-
Killzone though. Oh, sorry. go ahead.
Ironically, Jack and Daxter was not on that list of IPs coming back, which has got a lot of people upset.
Jack and Dax, that hasn't been a thing. They haven't made a game on that for like the PS2.
Yeah,
right?
I think like 2006 or 7, I think.
Yeah, I think
I
that's a
can't-
dead IP. I think that's a dead IP.
Oh, don't tell Jack fans that.
I mean,
Yeah, I know. But Killzone is one you're interested in?
Killzone, they made one on the PS4, wasn't that good. I like the PS2 ones. The PS2 ones were pretty fun.
Guerrilla Games does have a second team, and apparently they are working on the first-person shooter game.
Those are made by
There's-
Guerrilla?
Yep, it was Guerrilla Games who made them.
I didn't know that. The first ones I liked. The one on the PS4 that came out back in 2013, it wasn't as good.
Yeah, although it does bring me some terms of comfort. If Pixelopus is making Sly Cooper, apparently Sucker Punch is making Ghost of Tsushima 2,
Ooh.
I think.
That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, I would too.
Sucker
I'd
Punch
love
made
it.
this. Sucker Punch made the Sly Cooper PS4 one, I think.
Yeah. I think so.
No, it was
that-
I forgot the name. It started with an S. Senguza, I think.
Yeah. I think did Sucker Punch made a Sly Cooper game? I think they made the originals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
that's
made
the
the
one. Yeah.
they made the trilogy, the first 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Then.
Yeah. So, if that's true, then we're getting all 3 of Sucker Punch's IPs this generation with Sly Cooper, Infamous, and Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima 2, I don't see for a while.
I don't see it either. It took them 6 years to make that game.
Yeah.
Although if they reuse assets, it'll cut some time. But any other games that you guys may be interested? If PlayStation does have a showcase coming, Final Fantasy 16, any other third-party games coming?
Final Fantasy 16's been in development for a while, so I can see that.
The director of the game did say it was ready.
Yeah.
Ant Sapio?
I've
Any
never
others from
really gotten
PlayStation?
into Final Fantasy. Yeah, besides the Marvel stuff, not really. Nothing's really on my radar right now.
You ever playing Uncharted?
I mean, yeah, I played Uncharted, but I don't know if they are gonna show a sequel stuff anytime soon, because I mean, I've heard that they were hiring for the legacy of Uncharted, or a
The
game
one in
that
January?
represents the legacy of Uncharted, sometime in January. So I doubt we're gonna get anything
Yeah.
anytime soon.
If they did even make an Uncharted game, who would the character be?
They could use Sam. I just hope they don't use Nathan. His story's done.
Yeah.
Maybe an Uncharted set in the future and they use his daughter?
Oh, I can see that. They were teasing one with his brother though, and at the end of Uncharted 4, and I think he was a little bit in Lost Legacy. I think it was called.
Yeah, he was, yeah. With
I-
Chloe and Nadine.
Yeah.
I can also kind of see a story similar to like the Last of Us's chemistry of like a older guy, younger girl kind of thing, with Sam, the uncle of Nathan's daughter, taking her on adventures. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah, that.
It's a tried and tested formula. It works.
They have a little bit of Last of Us.
Yeah,
Yeah, but make it a comedic adventure type instead of a survival horror type.
exactly.
What other games? Well, Horizon Forbidden West just released, so we're not going to see anything from Horizon for a while.
Yeah.
A good long while.
Yeah.
But like I said, Guerrilla has 2 teams, and this second team has been making the game for 3 years now.
And
This
FPS
team-
also.
Yeah, it's first-person shooter. It's being led. The second team is mainly consisting of first-person shooting veterans, and particularly Rainbow Six Siege developers, which Siege is my favorite game, so I'm heavily interested in this. So
I was gonna say Killzone, but that Rainbow Six Siege, Killzone doesn't really have anything to do with Siege.
I know
Or
that. I'm just saying
similar.
that I'm just saying the developers
Yeah.
from Rainbow Six are on the
That-
team for this new FPS.
That's what I'm saying. If they're making a game similar to Siege, then I don't know what it is.
Um,
I'd be interested in
I
Killzone though.
I would too, honestly. It was supposed to be their Halo killer back in the day, wasn't it?
It was the closest they had, and then it kind of
Yeah.
just died off.
Ants, what about you? Any other IPs from PlayStation, either current or present, that you think we will or won't see?
I don't really know. I'm just gonna wait for Naughty Dog to do something. Don't care about
Yeah.
anything else. Maybe the Marvel games.
Those naughty
what-
dogs.
Oh yeah, wasn't The Last of Us Part 2 factions supposed to come as well?
I never heard of that.
Oh yeah, and I think they're remaking the first game too.
Oh yeah, that one I heard about. I think that was
Yeah,
just a
I've heard.
rumor.
I hope so, because why would you remake the first one?
They remastered it a year after it was released.
It's a
Yeah.
good looking game. It's not like it really needs a remake.
Yeah.
You know which game does need a remake?
What?
Red Dead
The
1.
first Uncharted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That one hasn't aged well. I'd say the whole trilogy. On the Uncharted 4 engine, that'd be great.
I mean, if Dead Space can get a remake after 15 years, why can't Uncharted?
I could see that.
Hell, Demon Souls just got a remake, and that game is 12 years old.
I love Demon Souls remake.
I do too.
Did
I
you
have
play
not
it?
beaten that. Yeah, I
How far
have
did you
not
get?
beaten that. Let's see. I
Flame
beat the
Lurker?
Dragon God. Yep, the Flame
Oh, so
Lurker
you
I
did
beat.
it.
Yeah, I did that whole section. The first section I beat the tower. I beat the Tower Knight. I'm trying to get to the area after that.
You could
I
go
can't.
there after you beat Dragon God.
Yeah, that's I figured that out once I looked it up.
I wish I had a PS5 just for Demon Souls.
You could emulate. It's
Oh.
mostly just graphics.
Thanks.
You could emulate.
Would now be the appropriate time, Ant, that I tell you that the Nvidia leak showed Demon Souls is coming to PC?
I did not hear about that.
It was on the
Yep.
list.
Yeah, it
And
was on the list.
that list is becoming more and more accurate. I think 6 games that were on that list have been announced.
Kingdom Hearts 4 was one of them. Street Fighter
Yeah.
6 as well.
Yeah.
Fable was on that list. Like, I know the leak came a few years after, but the naming convention was there, but like in 2016. So Fable was on that list, like before it started development.
I think that list is honestly real.
Yeah.
Yep,
I think so.
it's
Which
real.
is big. Which is big.
I-
Titanfall 3 is on
Uncharted?
there.
Uncharted. Oh, okay. Respawn. Don't overwork yourselves there.
I would love a Titanfall 3. I like Apex, but I like Titanfall more.
Well, I never played Titanfall, so I have to give those games a try.
You know what game wasn't on that list? Bloodborne port to PC.
Yeah. I think
Unfortunately.
we'll ever get that.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
We can only
Demon
dream.
Souls.
Let's see. I remember specifically what was on that list. It was Uncharted 4. It was God of War,
came
Returnal,
up.
Demon Souls, Ghost of Tsushima, Ratchet and Clank. The Last of Us Part 2 was on that list. Death Stranding, Horizon Forbidden West, Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn, The Order 8. I don't know if The Order 1886 was on there.
I
I'm
have
not sure. I
heard
don't
that name in
remember.
a long time.
I
Why
don't
would they
know
do
if it
that?
is. I don't know. I at this point, you know what? Forget that one. I can't remember if it's on the list or not.
That game feels like a fever dream. Did
But
it
those
ever
are the games
happen?
I do remember
Flipping
that are
papers.
on that list. So, Demon Souls, Ants. I think you may have. If you don't want to get a PS5 right now and you don't want to emulate, I think you might want to give it some time.
Even if you wanted to, good luck. I was fucking on. I was on websites day and night trying to get that thing back in like 2 years ago now? No, a year ago.
I was lucky to get it at launch.
I pre-ordered it. Luckily, the Xbox I got it as soon as pre-order was open. I got lucky on that one.
I didn't get so lucky. I tried to buy it 10 minutes after it released for the first time, and it was already sold out.
Yeah, you were way too late. You got to be there 10 seconds, and it'll be sold out.
No, you have to be lucky to like get it in the first 10 seconds.
You have to follow people. There's people who announce it and stuff on like Twitter and stuff. That's how I got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You put it in
I
your
was lucky.
cart. You spam to buy it, and then it disappear from your cart.
Oh yeah, be sure to have your credit card information already saved in. That'll
Yeah.
save some time.
A lot of time. I learned that the hard
Yeah.
way.
I did that and I got my Series X first try.
The Series X is like really available everywhere now, isn't it?
Yeah, the
Because I
Series X
see it
is
all
the time.
outselling the PlayStation 5
Yeah.
Currently the
Yeah.
best-selling one.
It's beaten the PlayStation 5 2 months in a row now.
Yeah, no.
It's just, wow, incredible for Xbox, in my opinion. All right. Well, I think we've all talked long enough. I know, Ant, you have some things to do. Sapio, I'm pretty sure you do as well.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So I guess the only thing left to do is outro. So I'll let Kang go first. He's our special guest for the week. So, Kang, anything you want to say?
Get me to 500 subscribers. I want community posts. And thanks for having me. This was fun.
No problem. You're welcome back anytime. Just let us know.
Get
All
this
right, sure
man
thing.
to 500.
Thank
Yes,
you,
please.
Ant.
Get
Ant,
into 500.
Ant, how many do you have? Get Ant to more.
Get me to 10.
You're not.
I need
I
one
thought you were
more.
at 10.
No, I
You
need one more.
I got
Yeah.
you.
No,
here.
he
I'll
needs
make
one more.
I'll make it. I'll make an alt account.
Make an alt, yeah.
All right. Well, to our audience out there, be sure to subscribe to Kang Fasho. Sapio, what's your plug?
Well, I mean, I don't have a plug, but I do have a fun fact. And because we talked about zombies today, it's commonly believed that 28 Days Later is the first movie that featured running zombies. It is not. From as far as I could research and as far as I can tell, it's actually Return of the Living Dead. And also, the zombies in 28 Days Later aren't actually zombies. So there's that.
Never heard of any of those movies. But
I
cool.
have. I heard it 28 Days Later, though. The virus was Rage, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the Rage virus.
Oh, I have heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was with Cillian Murphy.
That's where sprinting zombies from Left 4 Dead came from, I'm pretty sure, where they're inspired by.
Yeah, a lot of
Thank God.
later zombie genre stuff took inspiration from 28 Days Later, even though they weren't actually zombies. Yeah.
If
There's
Left 4
some
Dead
irony
zombies
there.
didn't sprint, that game would have been so much more boring.
Mhm.
I love Left 4 Dead.
Ant, what's your plug?
like my drug plug or
No, we
no,
promised
no.
to keep that secret.
oh okay
I meant your
Yeah.
outro.
yeah, get me to 10 subs. No, to
I'm
get me to
already working on
11.
it.
Yeah, 11.
That you're gonna need help on.
I think I've already got a spare alt I can just use.
All right, well, I don't really have a plug, but all I gotta say is just comment, like, subscribe,
I can give you my
and
plug.
just okay. What is it?
I'll DM you his number after.
You're in Britain. How is he gonna get? Never mind.
It's my machete plug.
Whoa, okay. All
That's
right,
all
well,
we've got in Britain.
that's gonna be it for episode 4, guys. So I guess we'll see you all next week.
It's episode 4.
Later. Yep, it's at. Where have you been?
Wait, it's episode 4. We're
It
only at
is.
4.
We would be on episode 6 if you hadn't messed up the first time.
Okay, all right.
All right, well, Sapio, did you stop recording?
Keep on gaming.
Bye bitches.